Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Hello, hello, and welcome back to our second live stream as my fan is blowing at max strength, trying to keep me from burning in this inferno. Oh my goodness. It is the hottest day. Today is the hottest day of the year. Actually, let me rephrase that. Today is the hottest day of the past decade plus. Yeah, it's bad. Which, you know, compared to some places like in California, it's not as bad. Hey, good guts, welcome in. But it is the hottest day right now, and I'm not happy with. I had the fire alarm going off, you know, when we were doing Elden Ring, and so I had to end it like a bit early. And during that, I went outside and walked for like about a mile. I came back. It was basically like going to a sauna. I was just like sweating just entirely. It's brutal. But you know, it'll cool down a little bit. It's not gonna cool down by much though. It'll still be warm, but at least it'll be manageable after today. Well, really after tomorrow. So yeah, it's hopefully no more massive heat wave. Dear God, I'll get an AC. I'll buy an AC if I have. If the temperatures, I see the temperature going up, I'm buying an AC. I found out because there's the portable air conditioners that you put install in the windows. They have like an exhaust. They go in the windows, and the one I found one that can be installed in a sliding door, which is what I have. So I'll be getting that if I need to. What do you mean it's 13 Celsius raining all day? 13 Celsius is like ideal temperature for me. Oh, but this your winter is basically 13 Celsius? It doesn't get that cold then. But it probably gets really hot in the summer, right? I imagine it gets like mid-high 30s in summer, or no? Because right now, today is an all-time high in over the past 10 years for sure. And right compared to you, this is probably nothing because today was like 34 high in caterpillars. Today was 34 caterpillars high. And yeah, for some places it's not that bad. In California, it's been worse where my dad is. 38 where you live, some places go to 40. Yeah, see? And I'm here dead, like, barely alive at 33. But I don't like it when it's 23. So... yeah, that's miserable. 13 is great. That's sort of like... 13 caterpillars is a good amount of caterpillars. Summer rains a lot, so it's not that bad. Yeah, that helps. The problem a lot of times isn't even the heat, the temperature. It's the sun with the temperature. Because if it's cloudy and hot, it's manageable. Because at least you're in the shade. And yeah, it's temperature's the same. But if you're in the sun, in that temperature, oh Jesus. Yeah. 13 is great. Sounds weird AF. What is hold on, let me do a conversion. 13 is 55. Yeah. I'd say like 60, 55 to 60, 55, 60 around there. It's like 55, 62. Like, yeah, 15 to 13 to 16 and a half-ish, around there. Probably 15 Celsius is the sweet spot for me. Yeah, around there. Hey, Stormrun, welcome in. How's it going? I'm doing well. By the way, I do have some good/bad news. I see your room still exists. Yes. Thankfully, the place did not get burned down. Thank goodness. We'll get into the plans for today in a moment, but I have some good/bad news, and it depends on your perspective. Friday will be the last Elden Ring stream in the morning. No more 10 a.m. Oh, wait, 10 a.m. noon Elden Ring streams after Friday. So depends on your perspective on that. It's either good or bad. And there's not going to be a stream Monday. And it's possible we'll be starting the evening streams later. Back to the 6:30 instead of 6. We'll see. That one's TBD, but probably 6:30. Back to where it was. 30 minutes later than it is now. Because I'm starting a job Monday. So, I don't know my schedule. I don't know my time. That's why Monday probably won't stream. And that's why I won't be able to do Elden Rings during the day. As much as I'd love to. Can't really play Elden Ring while working a job. So, yeah. I got the verbal offer. Just need to get the contract still. But start day is Monday, so it's not like it's going to be a long time till then. So, yeah, it's happening. I don't know what the schedule, how I will be doing Elden Ring in general, like when. It's probably just gonna be slowed down. I mean, you could if you worked for Elden Ring. I don't work for Elden Ring. I can't say what I'm working for. Once I sign all the paperwork after Monday, I'll be able to tell you guys what I'm doing. As a freelance job of a friend, or no? It's a big company. Not a big department or group, but it's a very large company. So, yeah. So yeah, Monday will be the start. Yeah, so exciting, scary, a little bit. The good thing is, basically, It is doing exactly what I was doing at the previous company. Literally, like it is virtual production. Take some time off and relax. I mean, me, that'd be probably a good idea. Before starting a job, but you know, I'm not like that. Basically, right, I was doing virtual production before for those LED walls, and the new company is also doing that. So I can tell you that much for now. So I'm still in film, still working with Unreal, and yeah, that's how it is. Other than that, I mean, that's actually pretty much it. But thank you guys. Thank you. For now, though, we continue with the game. Hey, Mangaruki, welcome in. If everything goes well, thank you. Hopefully it will. I plan to not disappoint them. Finally got your NPC to move. There was a dumb little button that said spawn, placed, or spawn and placed. Wait, what? Spawn, placed, or spawn and placed? With AI controller. I'm not sure I know what that button is. Hold on. Spawn placed. Always no. Is that each actor, like character and pawn? Okay, so it's on the AI controller. No. Type AI okay, let me go to an enemy. AI. Oh, auto possess AI wasn't set up. Got it. Okay, sorry, I didn't know it was yeah. The auto possess AI wasn't turned on, right? Okay. You were talking about this. Yeah, that's important. Like you know, you set it up once and then you forget about it. Basically, it's a lot of stuff like that in Unreal, right? You turn it on at the beginning, and then months or years later, you're like, okay, cool, something doesn't work, and then it's like, well, I remember what I did at the very beginning. It's like, oh, yeah, that's it. Like I would never have told you to check this on because I forget that that's not default. Like, yeah, default is just disabled, I'm pretty sure. So it doesn't possess it at all. So the controller never possesses the pawn. But when you drag it in, it shouldn't just possess either unless you put it selected in the detail panel. Interesting. Okay, well, whatever. ChatGPT didn't know about that button either. Yeah, ChatGPT doesn't know much. Hello, Hot Cheeto consumer. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. So the plan for today, you guys did ask, is we have the effects, and I want to start putting in the effects for power-ups, right? This stuff. Doing well, doing well. Just getting started here. So, for example, right, I want to use probably this one. Yours was placed by default? Oh, okay, so maybe that's the default then, not disabled. Yeah, I don't remember where the defaults are. So what I basically want to do is this one right here. When I block and I have the power up to block in 360 degrees. That's the plan for this. The only thing I want to do potentially is one, I might want to turn off the sprites or remove them or reduce them, but for now we'll keep them. And the other thing is I want to change the color. Can I not change it from red? It's probably in the material. I mean, it's fine. We can go back to where it was. Like those are, yeah, these are the free for the month. If you haven't checked these out yet, these are the free for the month. How experienced am I in this kind of stuff? Depends what you're referring to. Creating these effects, not very. Utilizing them, enough. Experience enough. But these are the free for the month, one of the free for the month things. Been learning Niagara and making your own. Got a knife, flamethrower, and water blast. Nice. Very cool. So we have do I not have what's this? Jump to destination. Do I not have a Niagara thing? I have the destroy particle system. But it's this is set up for cascading particle system. Okay, so I need to do a separate one to custom event destroy Niagara system. Can I do destroy Niagara system? Oh, what? Oh, what? What's the difference? Okay. Odd. Oh, okay, now you're fine? Sure. Okay. So, what we want to do, or what I want to do, is when I have the specific power up, which is to the 360 degree shield or blocking, this comes up when I'm blocking. So if I block and I have the power up, this is on, and otherwise it is off, or it's gone. So what we can do is, where's my block? Execute attack combo. Where is it? What happened to the block? This is not a block. Attack combo, attack combo. Okay. I can do this. Find references. Oh, I'm on the action. I'm on the parent. I'm not on my character. I'm like, where's all my stuff? There you go. It's here. Also, this is a mess. Jesus Christ. Clean it up later. Okay. Yeah, roll. We're not doing anything with attack. Where's block? Block right here. Okay. So when we do the block, I'm gonna collapse this function. Execute block. So we need to add Niagara particle system component to myself. Yeah, at the origin. Set system. Set your system asset, and I want to set the this one. I also probably need to, yeah, I need to program to a variable. You know what? Instead of this, I'm going to give it an input. Oh no, it wouldn't work. Yeah, I need to promote to a variable because I need access to this outside of this function. Okay. Block. Or no. Niagara block 360. Okay. And here I'm going to collapse this to a function as well. Reset block. And here I can go ahead and do you. Wait. Oh, I can use destroy component. Yeah. I guess that works. Which means I don't need the one on the parent. Yeah, we don't need this. Because it's just add component, yeah. Okay. So, the only difference is this will happen now always, right? Also, we don't want it to rotate. So what we can do is set no, I don't want set world set absolute rotation to be true. So this will make sure that it will not be rotating when I rotate, because that looks silly. There we go. Okay. So, we only want to do this when we have the power up. So, we can check if we have the, not actual, what's the power up called? What's the power up called that I forgot the name of? Dome shield. So if we have dome shield, well, then we do this. Dome shield. There we go. Was that a T-Rex? Sort of. It's sort of a T-Rex. Oops. It's not quite a T-Rex. So I don't have the effect right now. But if I give myself dome shield, nope, that's decrease speed. Spread. Dome shield. Yeah, now I do. Hey, Paula, welcome in. Do you have much experience with 3D materials in Unreal? Yeah. Yeah, what do you need? I'm untouchable. No matter which way he hits me from. And then I can go ahead and just get hit by these guys. Okay. Boom. Splatter. Oh, what's happened here? Oh. Okay. When I reset block, if this is valid, then destroy it. Yep, because it's not always valid. Easy fix. You know, there's a way to create a material that makes a mesh always have the same X and Y rotation? I don't think that's I don't think you're looking for a material. You're looking for a blueprint. By the sounds of it. Because you can do world position offset to rotate something. It's a little iffy. But I just rotate it in a blueprint. And then you could specify whatever you want. I wouldn't do that in the material. Yep. Set up in the blueprint. Unless I'm misunderstanding something that you want specifically in a material. But I do it in a blueprint. Think it's for UEFN projects, so there's no blueprints there? Oh. There's no such thing as free rotation in a material. Like you can't, without blueprints, you can't manually rotate it something. You could just have it always rotated, like you can spin it. But you can't, like, control that. Like, if I make a quick material here. Right, if I do, oh no, that's like a rotator. Rotate. There's the rotate about world axis. Yeah, this one. Like you can rotate around in a certain axis, and you can pipe that into world position offset. Right, but that's continuous. You use time mode to move UVs on the X. Yeah, but that's not. You'll have continuous rotations. That's exactly what I'm talking about. But you won't have free rotation to move, like control another axis, just with the material. So welcome in, ESP45 Master. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, you can have the rotation. You just won't have the control for it without a blueprint. I don't know how the Fortnite version gives you control. I think they have their own language, programming language to control that stuff. So I can't really help you like with it specifically, unfortunately.
Ads are here.
Nope. SM.
Pausing for ads.
I think of good ones to use for effects. Making a Souls-like roguelike right now for the jam. 28 days left. Nice. Best of luck. Yeah, I wish I could join the Pirate Software game jam that's coming up. But it's web only. So calling it Path of the Forsaken. Got a name too. I would not call it Path of the Forsaken. I mean, you could, but that's already a name. SEO wise, that's not a good name. Path Forsaken, Path Forsaken, Path Forsaken. You know, Path of Forsaken, Path of Exile. I mean, it's not like if you do a good book, a good name, like it can work. But always check when you're thinking of a name. Always check what comes up when you search it. Just to see if SEO wise, it will be an easy win for first place or not. Okay. What can we do for these? Can we grab one of these? Can we use one of these potentially? Let's SEO, search engine optimization. That's basically, you know, when you search something, things that are higher up in the search ranking have better SEO. They have better search engine optimization. It's like when you do that stuff, like when you search on YouTube, right? What comes up? The video comes up. Other game using the name. Sure, it'll be somewhere. Other games, but it's not in the title. Yeah, yeah. If you think that's good enough, then it's good enough. So like I have like ice attacks and stuff, but I don't think none of these will work for it. So let's see what the other effects are. I don't think a lot of the. Actually, you know what? Let's look at. You. So you can explain your case. You want to attach a custom vehicle to a Fortnite bike. You already have that set up. Thing is that since the bike tilts while driving, your custom vehicle does as well. Since this custom vehicle is a static mesh, the only solution you can think of would be is to control in X and Y. through material. I mean, the only ways I know how to do it is because you're not getting that through a material. You would like I would do it you'd do it with either C++ or blueprints. I don't know if you even have C++ access, because in like in Unreal, or actual Unreal, I could just search for rotation, I believe. I have absolute rotation. So, but I think it's character movement, no? One of these. There's a way to like I have absolute rotation, so this will not rotate no matter how something else rotates besides it. But this is in the blueprint. I don't know how to do that. Yeah. There's a way to limit I forget what it's called. Oh, but I think it's movement. It limits movement, not rotation. Is the one I'm thinking of. Just Brian's not gonna go super serious with it. Just want to coat the AI and combat system. Nice. Inventory, abilities. I mean, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff in a little amount of time. 4 bosses, 4 weapons, 4 stats, and abilities. Okay. If you can do it in that time, go for it. Do it. You can't I mean, I don't know, can you get the actor location? I don't know if you can get the actor rotation, and then you could offset it with world position off. It's have you only used Unreal? No, I've used Unity a little bit, but like just a little bit, not to make anything with. Holy crap, Paul.
I appreciate it. Thanks for your help. Smiley face.
You're welcome. Sorry I couldn't be more help. But yeah, I'm just not too knowledgeable in UFN. Using aspects just help, not using any plugins that are okay. Nice. Okay, here we go. Unfortunately, UFN is still very limited programming-wise. Yeah, but it also has its own programming like language, pretty much. Right? That's the big one. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to do this. I just remembered. I want to have one of these. Probably this one, because this one pops in a little smoother. Oh, no, they both pop in. You guys can pick which one of these twos you like better. Basically, what I want to do is, when the enemies spawn, this effect happens and then they spawn, right? It's this effect and then it spawns. So it's a little more, it's not a immediate thing. I don't know if you guys have a preference on left or right, but yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's set that up. For that, what's the best way to do this? Left? Okay. A little spinning effect. Okay. I'm gonna need to do, let's get the room manager. So what I want to do is where I spawn mobs, right? Right now I just spawned the actor. So I might do a separate blueprint that spawns this and then spawns the mob. And then I just put it all in a single blueprint. Oh, you're fine, Paulo. I was gonna the custom mesh with Niagara effect to Fortnite character bone. Or you're attaching a custom mesh with a Niagara effect. Do you know if there's a way to do this limitation rotation using Niagara? This is unfortunately, it's not really that I have experience with Niagara. This entire pack is free for the month on the marketplace. I got this pack for free, so I'm just utilizing it. I'm good with setting it up. So you can absolutely like attach something to a particle system and make it a particle, but then you lose a lot of control over it. You can make it a particle, set the rotation to be absolute so it doesn't rotate anywhere, and then attach it to something. And then it will follow it as a particle. But the thing is, you should be able to set the rotation absolute anyway. It's just a matter of how do you do it in UFN. Look into just setting absolute rotation. That's really what you need to do. Or what you need to find. As soon as you can find how to set absolute rotation, then you'll be good. It's basically this, right? Where if I... no, just in general. I don't know where you... there has to be an alternative to blueprints. Something you have that can do it. What I'm talking about is this. If I... Where is it? Yeah. So, right, so I am rotating, but the effect isn't rotating with me, even though it follows me. Right? So it follows me. Also, I shouldn't be able to block while jumping. I gotta fix that. So that's what I'm talking about. So even though I am rotating, it doesn't rotate. And that's because, again, in blueprints, I've set absolute rotation to true. So no matter what the parent rotates, like, it stays. You just need to find what is the UEFN version of blueprints where you can set that. Spawn. Do I have a mob spawner? Hold on. What? Oh, there we go. Yeah, no worries. Okay, so what we need to do is I'm gonna pipe all of this into it. The one thing I need to pipe in is this. I need a class, so I can just take this actually. Take this. I can take this. Copy it. This create a variable. I'm gonna expose it to on spawn. Spawn locations. Expose and spawn. Index. Expose and spawn. Oh, did I not do that? So now, if I did this, I can remove all of you. Remove you. You guys in. Index will go here. Oh, actually, the location. Now this needs to go back. That needs to go back. You can go away now. Using DaVinci Resolve is not quite simple, but the creative decisions are quite hard. It's hard to edit a live stream into a video. DaVinci, well, if you understand editing in general, then DaVinci itself is not hard. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna need to. Ooh. This is gonna be a little more complicated than I thought. You mean it? It is quite simple. You know why it's typed not? Okay. So the actual software is quite simple, but the creative decisions are quite hard. Okay, I think I understood. Yeah. If you put some keybinds, it'll be even faster. Like there's a keybinds I use to like speed up things like substantially. Dear God, it's hot as hell in my room already. Okay. So, the location here, recombined. Get actor transform. And then, destroy actor. Now, how would I get the information from this now? Hey, Endor, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, sad hot sun. Sad hot sun indeed. So I need to do all of this. You know what I can do? I mean, I can do a custom event and cast to it. I need this all here. skips this all over. So let me do this. I can get an owner. Get the owner of this actor used primarily for network. No. So room manager. This exposed. Refresh. Self. And now I can do, before I destroy it, the actor. Here's this little sequence. Cast to room manager v2. And I want to do mob spawn trigger. Mob spawn to trigger. Yeah. Want to try to solve our doom? So, I have a room manager that was spawning in the mobs. And instead of spawning in the mobs just with a spawn actor, I'm putting it inside of a separate blueprint. That way I can do an effect first and delay them per each one that is being spawned. But I was using the information of what mob was spawned after it, and I no longer have that information because it's within this blueprint. And so effectively, I just need to, after it spawns it, or whatever happens, I need to just re-trigger the rest of this as I had it before. And so I just needed to put that information back through effectively. So now, this means this should all basically work exactly how it did before, with no differences. Oh. Right, I don't need to cast. I got the reference. Why am I casting? that was the whole point where I'm like, I was smart enough to understand that I need to just pass the variable through so I don't cast, and yet I put the cast in there anyway. There we go. Cool. So that should now work. So we should have exactly where we had before. Where mobs will just spawn right now, with no differences. Why is the auto exposure not? Oh, this is the blockout testing level, right? Yeah, okay. So mob spawns. Okay. So instead of the mob spawning, right, we now want to do the effect. Right, we want to do this effect where it will trigger, and then the mob will spawn kind of when the particle kind of does that thing. So let's go here. And Niagara particle system component. Throw you in there. Now, can I see approximately how long I need to? Two seconds. Okay. So if I delay for I don't know what I was doing there. If I delayed it for 2 seconds, this should play. and then I'll delay it another second for the finish animation for it. Is it a 3-second animation? 4 second. Let me grab my stuff for this tests. Where are my maps? Maps. I want to grab you, you, and you. Save you. Okay. So now if I play... There we go. Okay. So if I go into a room now... Haha! Okay. So we got the effect. Good. Now, what we can do now is have random delays. Because I don't want this to start right away. Where's the no, auto activated. So now we can do, let's do a delay, and the delay will be a random float and range somewhere between immediate and 2 seconds. Okay, and then it will activate. And you can reset. Make sure it's from the start. So now, when we go inside of a room, all the mobs will not spawn immediately. Okay. 2 seconds too long, but I like it. Also, let's do like half a second to 1.5 seconds after the walls come up. It was hard to tell in that room. This one. Okay. Did it? Hold on. Did it trigger again there? I might need to destroy it just a little bit earlier than 4 seconds total. It flickers a little bit. I don't like the flickering a little bit, so like 1.8. A little too long, maybe. What specifically are you referring to? A little too long? The animation or the delay? Just so I make sure I understand. I think the half second may be a little too long to begin with. 0.2, 1.2. The animations feel like you have to wait too much for them to spawn. We might be able to adjust that. I don't mind it being longer, because if you think about Hades. Hades also has quite a long animation. I don't think it's that long, to be fair. So let me see if I can make it a little faster. Oh Jesus, probably not. Loop duration 4 seconds. Yeah, so I can make it faster. 3, 2, 1.5. 1.5. 3, 3, 3. So now it will do. Oh, this is still 2. Wait, what? Why is that still 2?
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
What is the black hole? Interesting. Why does it disappear here? But the lifespan is not 4 seconds. I feel like being a fast-paced game, moving fast across the rooms feels weird to. It's not necessarily going to be a fast-paced game. I mean, it will be, but it won't be, right? In the same way, I don't know. The spacing is still up in the air, figuring it out. But the mobs taking longer to spawn does give you positioning. You know where they're spawning, so that is a good thing. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. So hold on. Wait, this. I'm confused. It's this. Oh, is it the age that I need to? It's the age that I need to mess with. Not loop duration. Lifetime. 1. Yeah, lifetime. That's why I need to mess with. So I need to I just half everything. This is not gonna make it work, but because I also would need to change the timing of it. Yeah. Okay, so if this is now right longer, so I need to. So this just needs to happen earlier. So these need to happen now at the 1 second mark. this. There we go. Save as faster. I guess modified faster. Okay, so this is now the faster version. So after a second, it explodes, and then after 2 seconds, it's gone. So double the speed. So we can do 1 second here, and do like 0.9 here. So this should be considerably faster. There we go. Yeah, that feels a little better, honestly. Okay. What about the size of it? Do we want to modify the size? Because that feels a little more interesting, right? When instead of the mobs just appearing, it just feels more interesting. I like it. I'd love to have him. I wish I could know the size of them and then adjust accordingly, but that would be difficult. Will the size of the effect depend on the mob size? It doesn't right now. It'd be nice to have it. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's a random mob. Yeah. The problem is, right, it's a class that I'm getting. It's not an actor, right? The thing is, like, I can get the spawn mob after this, not before. So I want to do the portal. I guess I can spawn the mob and then have a thing that makes it invisible and untouchable, and then get the spawn and then get the information from the capsule component, for example, that influences the size of it, and then spawns that and then activates it and then enables the mob. It's a way to do it. I think for now this is fine. Is one spawner for everyone, or each mob has its own spawner? Well, each mob has this same spawner. This is the same spawner for all mobs. The only mobs that don't have a spawner are boss mobs. Boss mobs are just there right now. I can make it so if it's a boss, like it'll use the spawner, but it'll just be bigger. For example, like I could do that. But yeah. Either way, I think this is nicer. I think this is considerably nicer. And what I like most about this is the delay. Right? It's the little delay between the mob spawns. They don't spawn all at once. And that's the big thing that I wanted. Okay. So this one's good. Oh, yep. That's another thing I need to figure out possibly. Okay. So this is good now for now. Oh, so right when if I kill a mob on top of here, this drops, right? And so as melee, you don't want to be in here killing a mob. You're gonna want to taunt them out, and maybe they're a little bit. I mean, they'll die eventually if they stay on there. So it's not like it'll be long for them to die if they decide to like just run around here, right? Because you take damage more and more and more as longer you stay in there. But possibly I'll make it so there's flying mobs that don't get hit by that. Did I miss you putting that in? Yeah, that was a while back. Yeah, all the rooms have that. Oh, not all of them, but like majority of them have them. Yeah, see all these drops? See how there's a drop right there? I can jump down. When the room loads, right? Then we have this area. Danger zone. Yeah, it's been around for a bit. You should watch my latest devlog, where I go over all the new things that I went to. Right. She died. Right, so but then there it goes. It disappears. And then everything falls. So, you know, some good, some bad there. Yeah, the lava doesn't fall. It's just everything that was on it falls because it disappears. You watched that in most of the stream? Yeah. But the reason for that is so when the rooms are not locked, when you can go wherever you want to be able to jump between all the rooms, right? You want to, okay, I see like a hole there. I want to just jump down, right? You just want to do this. Obviously to a hole, to the wrong place, but yeah, you got the idea, right? But when the room is locked, you don't want to just jump out of the room. Yeah, so I cleared the room, and so misunderstood match. It's all good. All good. Okay, let's go back to the effects. Let's see what else we have to work with. Is there anything we can do with these? I watch you match. Clearly you don't watch enough. I mean, you didn't know such a thing that's been around now for weeks. Maybe like on when they're frozen before they unfreeze, I could do that. But we already have a good freeze one. This one's actually kind of cool. Right, these. I wish it wasn't the particle system version. Solar Condor has dissolve effect, right? Maybe. I don't remember. I didn't make these, so I don't recall. These are good for potentially an enemy or a boss. A boss can have multiple of these, and then they can like this is the icon, and then it'll rain down like multiple of these. Sort of like the dino. This could be like a different version of it. When the we have an AoE dot effect, AoE they get acid effect. I could have it emit this particle effect when they take damage. Just this one right here. From it specifically. Have I picked from one Dino Rain? No, not yet. The Dino Rain one is supposed to be like meteors. So I don't think it's gonna be. We don't have one that's good for meteors here. Like that one's like a fire, like, you know, trail, but it's not good for like, it's not a large scale one. I wonder. Yeah, this puts it, yeah, this doesn't make them bigger. Yeah, you would need a rock plus effect kind of thing. Okay, so this is the one I'd want, potentially. So if I go to, my actor components. So hold on. Every half second, modify health. Here, the dot info. I want to put, I think I'll put in a variable in here, or an aggro particle inside of the struct that plays on taking damage. So we can do is add in is it particle as a component? Yes. Effect on damage. So, oh, also, no, clear that. That's not supposed to be there by default. Go to Toxic Aura. Oh, did it get populated? Even though I... Okay, it's fine. Okay, so what I can do then is here. Can I play, or just... I can spawn the Niagara system at the location. Can I have it? Okay, I can do auto-destroy. Assuming that it doesn't loop. Hey, Solutions! Welcome back. How's it going? It's been a moment. How have you been? I mean, it hasn't been as long as last time, but still. Oops, get owner. Get actor location. I mean, let's see if this will work. And do this if it's valid. It's not valid. Deal. It's going good. Payment development. Yeah, that's normal. How's the game coming? Is Bear still the best boss? Absolutely. You know it. Okay, so what I want to see is if I gave myself Toxic Aura. Okay. So it is working. The question is... Okay, so it is not actually being destroyed. Okay. So we can do this, and then, my God, solutions.
Oh, BTW. I saw an Unreal plugin that does what you do in Blender for 3D to 2D art.
Really? What's the plugin? I'm curious. Game's coming along good. I'm getting close to finishing a level. Moving physics code to C++ though to clean up. Nice. Guys, let me know the name. Actually, I mean, I could just modify this to not be infinite. Once. Where's it? Self? Once. Once. Modified single first. So that should take care of that. And now I should no longer need this. It should now stop after it activates once. A little bit messy here, but... Let's try it. Huh? Okay, so the problem, sort of problem, is it triggers every half second. So maybe I make it so it's every second that they take damage, because otherwise it's just too much. 3D 2 pixel. Now let's take a look. What does it do? No, I don't care about that. Some good, some bad. So the problem with not using Blender, right, or the downside to not going through Blender, for example, I mean, assuming I can make this all like unlit, I'm sure, is I have a one-button setup for it. Yeah, it takes me a little bit to set up the like textures, so it would save you there. But I have a one-button setup, and two, you can put effects into Blender that will also render out. So like I have the blade, right, the blade motion, the blade effect that I created in Blender. You can set that up all in Unreal, which you can, absolutely. But no, this is really cool. Yeah, this is really cool. You can render out the type of camera, the width, set the position and everything. Right, this renders a rendered image. You can render an animation. Render only, frames per second. Yeah, see, this, so the limitations were this, right? You can do frames per second, but you can't say you want, I mean, you could say every third frame. I guess that would also change the frames per second. It's a little more complicated there. There's another one. You can't remember what it's called, though. Can't find the keywords. That's all good. I mean, yeah, but yeah, I get this as well, right? LUT-based cell shading, ambient inlines and outlines, yeah. Make vertical horizontal sheet, export a disk, padding, multiple horizontal sheets to vertical to make one sheet with multiple animations. Yeah, so that's all good. This basically combines, effectively combines Sprite with Blender in a workflow. So this is really good. The downside here also is all of these images are saved, right? And then you combine them. So after you combine them, you need to go back in and remove all these. Because, or that's actually a big one. All of these images, right, are in Unreal format. They're not just JPEGs. So if you want to export out the sequence somewhere else, it's more steps. There's positives and negatives. Again, it's good in some regards. It's not in others, but I think it's a use case thing. You got presets, which is good. Elcone editor, which are utility blueprints. It's really nice. Guess it's all editor utility widgets. Okay. Yeah, really cool. I'll continue using mine, I think, for what I'm doing. But this is really good. Just, dear God, I'm dying of heat right now, even with my fan blowing at max strength. It is 79 degrees in my room. Dear God, it's for reference, my oh my God, how are you? Fine? I'm not fine. I'm fine thanks to a fan on my desk that is pointing at me at max strength. Go drink something cold. Yeah, my drink is out. Let me grab something from the fridge. Hold on. Yeah, today's the hottest day. Oh,
Pausing for ads.
I gotta wait the 10 seconds to grab the drink, I guess. It's cold. Thank you for the bits. Wait, is the animation not playing? I see the text, but I think the animation, didn't play. Oh yeah, I'm back at first. Yeah, it's because every month it resets. So you always have a chance to be first. Yeah. You saw the animation for the other bits? Did it play for this one though? I looked over, I didn't see the animation, or did it already finish? It might have been. The animation might have been shorter than the text. Maybe, I don't know. When I was trying to look at it, basically, it was like, no, screw you. It didn't play. Oh, that's odd. Okay, well. I set this up with Twitch's own system. But it played the first time. Oh, interesting. Huh, okay, well. This is set up with Twitch's own system, because they created one. I need to change the audio. The sound effects are horrible, but they don't have like pre-made ones, a lot of them. I guess someone's gonna have to give bits again for us to check. No, you don't have to. Oh, but it does depend. Oh, you know what? It depends on the animation. Hold on. It's different effects depend on how much you gift. So I can check the setting on that amount, because I have one that is edit cheering, because there's different animation for the any amount, 100 plus, 1,000 plus, 5,000 plus, and 10,000 plus, but it shows the animation. Like I see it on my side, because if I did this and I just did, hold on, you know what I can do? Yeah, there it is. I just play it again. There's the animation. I didn't change anything. Also, yes, Twitch has now introduced, because I'm now using Twitch integrated thing, I can just replay it directly. Have I heard of a hyperhuman? I have not. I mean, no. Oh, no. The thing didn't work. Would just somebody please throw a prime over so we can test to make sure it works? I mean, what? It didn't work at all. Oh, my. Okay. The heat's getting to me. I think we change, if we have this effect going, I don't want it to every half second. I'd want it every second. Probably. It does mean I would need to adjust my damage numbers, but Mm-hmm. Yeah. Minus 10. Freeze build up. Circer. Okay. Where's the fire damage one? Is it working now, buddy? Thanks for the 50 bits. You didn't have to. I appreciate it. That's why I said Prime, because Prime is free, because assuming you have Amazon Prime already. You know, have Bezos pay for it. You know, I'd say that, but then you paid for Amazon Prime, so it's not really Bezos paying for it. But remember, if you don't use your Prime, you lose 17 cents a day by not using it. Oh, you don't have it? Fair enough. It's considered a 3D model concept. That sounds like just AI modeling. But it retopologizes the model and gets the game ready. That just sounds like the AI stuff that people are doing. Hyperhuman, you said. Yeah, AI. Wait, no. AI video platform for health and fitness? That doesn't seem the correct. That doesn't seem 3D related at all. When I search hyperhuman by Rodin. Oh, it's the one you showed me? Oh yeah, I saw that one. And I tore it apart. Yeah, I tore it apart. Type this in. I don't want to show. By the way, links don't work, so I'm just gonna show what I see. Why do you want me to say emos or type emos in chat? Is there a reason you really want me to write emos just out of curiosity? I know it's maybe, is that the new hip thing? What is it? Because this is usually happens when it thinks there's a link, and links get you see the links on your side, but on everyone else's side, links get converted to asterisks. So whatever was before emos, it thinks is a link, and so all that's left is emos at the end. Just let them have it. Yeah, I mean they can have it. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that. But yeah, if you want, I can go over that AI thing, but it's not good. Let's put it that way. Ooh, you know what? I wonder. Can I use one of those effects? Ooh. Please go over it. You saw it today and it looks cool. It looks good. Okay, let me just check. So I want to see if I can use like these guys and make them bigger, and will it scale? I'd probably need to add more particles. if I wanted to have it this way. But the main thing is, right, if I take this and I scaled it up, I could use this as my... Hold on. I got ideas. One sec. I'll go over it afterwards. I'm going to turn off the shield. Keep just that. Can I please tell me I can change the color? Guys, we got ourselves a new toxic aura effect. I'll need to change the settings and all that. Okay, let me show you. God, so you really need to stop removing all your posts, by the way. Why did you remove your demo of the AI thing that you did from the Discord? It's out of curiosity. It's not like it's a problem to have. You can send again. Yeah, can you send your drone? So this is the, I assume this is the video you saw, Illusions? So this is, right, this is an AI image. He creates a little creature. And then he goes to, yeah, this is, I guess, hyperhuman. I didn't look at the name. I didn't care about the name. Right, and so he creates this bug. Now, I can tell you right now, this model is garbage. Absolute garbage. For many reasons. So, even if this model wasn't garbage, the texture is really bad because it has baked in all the information. That's baked in. That's supposed to be a spec. That's not, like, in the concept, that's not white because it's white. That's spec. I'm pretty sure because it assumes there's a light right there. That's why it's also brighter here. Right? But it's baked in this information, but that's supposed to be reflective. So you have to do cleanup on all this. Also here, all the detail here is terrible. Right? This is just messy, dirty detail. It's supposed to be like solid color. It's supposed to be clean. So it doesn't do good textures. And the models, this is unusable. This is bubbly as hell. You're gonna want clean, hard lines here. You don't want this. This is bad. Right, this right here is bad. This softness, that's bad. Some parts of it is fine. You posted it? Appreciate it. So this is Gagus did a test with it, doing a drone. This is the drone that it made. This is not usable. Right? This is simple. This is a simple drone. This is not a complex model. But this would you want to have these as separate pieces. The way these attach and the loops are terrible. This wobbliness, right? This is all bad. Just everything here is bad. It's just all like deformed. This is supposed to be hard edges, hard lines. This isn't like a machine-made thing. All very bad. The UV shells, this is terrible. You don't want this. There's a little hole there, right? This is all terrible. Yes, you could still use this. Yes, it is technically using up the more or less the entire space, but this is not good. The model is really bad. So, yeah, could you use this and put this maybe somewhere in the background? Yeah, you could. Would I? Never. The best I could use this for is for, same thing with this, is a reference. I can use this as a starting point to model off of. Because if I was to need to use this, first of all, this is not how you'd model it if you were to rig it. Right? You want to pose it in a correct pose. And this, I don't know what's going to happen here. Right? That looks like a solid pieces, but this is like bent. Right? So again, it's right. Look at that. Like where his mouse is. Like this right here. Right? This is not good. It's not. Would you get something like this and use as a base mesh to sculpt? Yeah, you can use this as a base mesh, absolutely. Whether to sculpt or like model off of, like to use as proportions, you can absolutely do that. A lot of people, including myself, I will go online and I will grab a free model of something and then go off of that. Like if I need to sculpt a skull, or if I need a skull of something, I'm not gonna start making a skull. People have made skulls everywhere. Right, so if I want, if I need a skull for my, sec. Oh, change their website. Free, skull model. Right, if I need a skull, I'll just pull it up here. There's tons of skulls. And let's start with this. Is this gonna fit my specific skull? Probably not. But there's lots of free models of skulls they can start with. Right, and the same thing. And I can take this and then work off of it. It's fine. Main thing is it's better than this, right? Grabbing just free models to start with, yeah, you're not gonna get this kind of character right online, so yeah, you can use it as a baseline, but that's it. I wouldn't go past that. So it's cool, but not for this, not right now. Down the line. So what's going to happen, by the way, is that I foresee isn't that AI is going to take our jobs. Well, it is in some regard. It is going to take the junior positions. And that's might be the scariest thing. Because you're not going to hire a junior that's going to struggle to model something when you get an AI to do it faster and cheaper and just work off of that, just like you would need to work off of junior. So you're going to want to improve your skills to a higher level than the AI, or be able to work off of AI. So your baseline positions, entry positions, are just going to be harder to get into. Just imported this from Sketchfab 10 minutes ago. Chevalier sword. That's a scary thing. I mean, that's just the world we're going towards, right? But here's the thing. It's scary for the junior positions, but it's really encouraging for the senior positions. Because as someone that knows how to do all this, right? I know what good modeling is. I can now use a good baseline and just speed up my workflow. Right, but now the juniors, right, need to also be competing with those people that can just utilize this technology and just speed up their workflow even more. So that's why getting started is hard. But that's where AI is really like hurting everyone, right, including all industries. It's the junior positions that are getting hurt. The mid-senior positions and higher up, it's not good enough. It'll be a very long time till it's good enough. And I say that because it's going to train on itself, and it's going to be a cycle where it might Ouroboros itself. Where it gets trained on bad training data that it itself has created. So we'll see how that goes. That's remains to be seen. This is setting this. Am I attaching this? Set sprites. It just does the spinning effect. Oh yeah, I attach it here. Okay. So I need to attach it now here. So when it gets better, why would a company pay hire a person who makes a lot of money over a junior who can get AI and get similar results due to it? For the simple reason where that a junior will not be able to do what a senior can do in the same speed. If a junior position, if someone as a junior can do what I do in the same speed and the same quality as I do, they deserve my pay and they deserve my position. They don't deserve to be a junior then. Simple as that. That's not a junior then. They might as well be a senior. Because their skills is then as of a senior. It doesn't matter how many years of experience they have. That doesn't matter. It's just, can you do the level and the speed and the quality of a senior? Yes or no? That's it. And it's better. So a lot of times a senior lead, right, someone higher up, will be able to do the job of multiple juniors, right? Because the juniors are still learning the programs, the juniors still learning like what's best, and the people higher up, they already know all this, so they don't pause and wait. They just, okay, let's do this, done, let's go, right? That's why. So a single junior might be able to do a single thing that the senior can do faster, better, potentially, but me might take them all day. But the senior does that, you know, and 10 other things. And so you now need 9 other people to do the other stuff, right? So financially, it's sometimes better to go seniors. It's scary because AR art was horrible last year. Now it's looking like models. I mean, yeah, and things will only improve. Things will only get like, yeah, more intense. That is how it is. Get component. So the thing is, I would not concern yourself with it, worrying about AI. I wouldn't, because what you have to do does not change. You have to learn everything, and you have to be good at something. You have to just be better and get better. By the time that AI is good enough to compete with anyone, you should be already good enough where it won't matter. Because if you start now, by the time, it will take AI some time to get to a point where it can actually replace anything. In some aspects, it already can. Graphics design. But, sometimes. Depends what you're doing. You have no mouth and you must scream? That's really scary. But, right, let's say, okay, here's a hypothetical. Let's say I'm a client. Well, let's say you have a client, and the client is telling you, okay, we need a character. Okay, you use your AI to create the character. No client, assuming you're making it for somebody. Obviously, if you're making it for yourself, do whatever you want. But assuming you're making it for somebody, nobody's gonna be like, cool, it's perfect, let's not change a thing. Someone's gonna be like, okay, I like the hair on the character, but can you have like a few strands this way? Can you move the hair a little to the left? Can you make it a little more puffy here? I mean, you have like maybe a little bang, right? And all of a sudden, all that stuff, are you gonna ask AI to fix it up? It's not going to do individual stuff and leave everything else perfectly the same way it was. You're going to be an artist and good enough to do that. Right? So that's the thing. You need to be good enough as an artist to just be able to do it. And then you can use AI as a helper, as a tool. So really, in the end, that's what it's going to become. A tool. You know, the company you work for, software development, said they're going AI when GPT-5 comes out. I mean, sure, they're never gonna have the best code. They'll have working code, but yeah. Have you heard about especially in programming, AI is basically an Ouroboros. It is eating itself. Did you know about this? Or it will, most likely. Ouroboros. So Ouroboros, if those that don't know, is basically this. It's a snake eating itself, right? And the reason why that is like for programming, that's basically this, is because the AI is creating the damn snake. The AI is creating programming, but it's creating the average programming. It's not creating the best programming it possibly can. It's creating normal, average level programming because it has to take the worst and the best and average it all out. It's how the AI works, right? It takes everything and there's like, what is the average? What is the baseline for this? And then it gives you that program. Well, it has some mistakes. And some juniors and stuff use it, and some people implement that code and then, you know, changes the stuff. There might be some issues still, you know, but it works for them. And then eventually it comes back and guess what? It's reading all the information from the internet. So it is now, once again, taking in new information to train with based off of the code it itself has created. So it's not learning new good information that is going to help it improve. It's learning now off of its own slightly broken code. And then it repeats and repeats and repeats, where it itself is making the code that people are using that is slightly incorrect and broken, that it itself then trains on because it's posted on the internet. Meaning that it never gets better, it only learns from broken code, and so it basically eats itself. And this is a very possible future for programming. Not like a near future, it could be a far future, but that's how it would be. Because if you're a big company, right, and you make really good code, like you're Disney, right? Your programmers aren't posting that stuff online for it to read. The only stuff it is being trained on is stuff it has access to. And the good stuff isn't being put online for free. Obviously, if it has hacks, you know, Disney's programmers and gets into their system, that's a whole different thing. So we're assuming that that doesn't happen. But if it trains off of just online data that people would post online, right? Then they themselves have gotten it from the AI. So it is just eating itself. So yeah, this is specifically when it comes to programming. Obviously, with other things, it might be different. Especially with 3D art, that's different, right? That's an entirely different thing. But specifically in programming, that's basically how it's working. You could see that. I thought you were crazy, but stuff like GPT has been getting worse when you use it. Faster though, yeah. And for some things, it will continue to get better until it reaches a point where it cannot get more data. Because I believe they were using like mid-journey data at one point to train Dolly or something, right? They're starting to train on each other. It's just going to eat itself to a degree. It'll still continue to evolve. It'll still continue to get better. But I don't think it's going to be like an exponential up. It'll eventually start tapering over. It's just a matter of when. So yeah. That's my little... Oh, ads time.
Here, pausing for ads.
Oh, it's hit 80 degrees in my room. Oh, yay. Death incarnate. Thank you so much for the biddies. Get the AI to be AC. I wish. No, I've said if the temperature ever goes back up after this heat wave, because today's the last day and the hottest day. If it goes back up, I'll buy like a portable AC. I'll spend over the $500 or whatever it is to get one. It's insane. I can't do this. I've no month by my Scream is a horror book, but AI turned against humanity. Really? There's a lot of horror things like that, or stories like that, right? iRobot, basically that. AI turning against humanity. Yep. I appreciate the spammers deciding to promote / spam or the bots, I mean, post when I'm like actively looking at it because it's an ad break. It's like, cool, thanks. It's a book from 1967, really old stuff. Hold on, why are you listing a book from 1967? But when I brought up a movie from the 80s, I think, you're like, oh, that's so old. But you're talking about it even older than the movie that I brought up. Hold on a second. Oh, I need to... Oh, actual location. Because it's a book about a subject that we wouldn't even dream was possible back then, and that's closer than ever. The thing is, do you know about futurism? I believe that's what it's called. Maybe it's not called futurism. I forget. I think it was called futurism. It's called something. Basically, I forget what it's called. So, in the 80s and 90s, right? People thought we would have flying cars. People thought we'd have like all this stuff. We still don't, and it's not even close to having it. Where it's called something Mind Procedural 2024. I think I don't know if it's called futurism specifically, but basically it's in the 80s and 90s. People thought we'd be having flying cars. People thought we have like far more advanced than even we are now in some regard. In some other aspects, we are more advanced than they thought. But it's the whole. You're seeing so much in the future and thinking like, yeah, that's coming so fast, but things happen and things get slowed down. Yeah, yeah, where's my flying car? Yeah, like even like hoverboards, right? Like that was also a thing, right? You were like, if not flying cars, it'd be hoverboards. Not really. Jetpacks? No, nothing of that sort, right? Automated cars, like full self-driving cars. Just recently, I believe Elon Musk said it's not happening anytime soon. Self-driving is just not happening, right? It's too complex. So yeah, you could look at it again with AI, right? You could look at the 3D models like, yeah, oh my god, it's happening, like it's gonna happen tomorrow. But then people thought we'd have flying cars, 40 years ago by now, but we still don't. So live in the moment, live now, just do your best to learn, and by the time, if it comes, it comes, and then you'll be ready for it. But I wouldn't worry about it. You just keep up to date with it, learn the new tools, and you'll be good. That's the main stuff. Did I not attach it? Capsule component. Why it not attach? I'm attaching it to the sprite. I can attach it to the sprite. Everything else is default. Oh. Don't auto-destroy. Oh no, it's on loop. It should be fine. Expected flying cars, reality 8x rent price. Jesus Christ, yeah. Yep. Why? True attachment successful. True. Oh. Right. This is a Niagara particle system. Now I remember why I wasn't using it at the beginning. The particle system is moving with me, but the spawned particles don't move with me. There's a way. Yeah, that's. I'll have a good night. Thanks so much for stopping by. Hope you have a good night's rest. Right, because the problem is the Niagara particle system doesn't move with component, right? I mean, it does with this. You know what I can do? Oh, you know what I can do instead is to you. Is get owner, add component by class, Niagara, Niagara component. Set Niagara system asset. I should do this. I don't know why I'm overcomplicating it. Have I upgraded to 5.4? Yeah, a bit ago. Why? Is there something specific for 5.4 you want to find out? There we go. I don't know why I didn't just do that. We just need to make it a little bigger. A little bit bigger still. Maybe like 2.5. Also 5.4, thinking of upgrading. I heard it's rendering a lot better. I don't know. I haven't been testing any performance stuff because it's way too early. In regards to just usability, there's a lot of just fantastic features. Why is this triggering twice? Why is he getting two? The range of that is correct. But why are you getting two? So I can kill this. Why are you getting two? Okay, now it's one. Odd. I mean, there you go. Right. I think for toxic aura, I think that works. We can just we basically reused another particle system. Cool. Move out of the range. Okay. Looks good. I want to when they take damage, I want them to be aggroed on me. I'd want them to be aggroed on me. What's the best way to do that? Because I could do this. Because I did create a interface to make it easier on myself. Is valid. If it's not valid, I'll go here. So effectively, what I want to do, right, is if it's valid, it's owner. No. Why can't I delete it? File. Delete. Get owner. This owner, please. So get a controller, assuming it's valid. Set state as attacking. And the attack target will be the damage dealer here. And then you continue on with the rest. So theoretically, now if we go and set up the toxic aura, and he takes damage from it, he aggroes on me. Awesome. So no more of like sneakily hitting him and them ignoring me. If I do damage to him, he knows about me. You know what? Instead of attacking, I might set him to be searching instead. He might not know exactly who it is. So set state as searching. Oh, but I don't know the location. I can get the damage dealer's location. Get actor location. Oh. No, because this will mess with things. So what I can do is get current state. And it's getting like really messy here. Let's do this. Okay. Let's switch. Not as long as it's not equal to not equal to attacking. Then do search. clean this up a little. Okay, so this can come here. So basically what I'm doing, just gonna explain it, is when the enemy gets hit by an AoE, like just a dot, if they're not already attacking something, I want them to go investigate what just hit them. And they'll know where the player was when they hit them from. But if you do it through a wall or something, right, they'll need to go around the wall, obviously. But if they're already attacking you, then they'll just continue attacking. Or they're attacking somebody, they're just gonna ignore it. So... and then from here, we need to go modify health still. There you go. Okay, so let's see if this works. So he should not immediately attack when this happens. Yeah, so he turned around and then he started doing things. Sweet. Now, I feel like the damage should scale with auras as well, right? If you got a damage upgrade, why is the damage not affecting the auras? So... I think it should. I think it should all affect everything. Okay. It'd be cool, yeah. I think we need to have it affect everything. So the combined damage is going to go to the modify amount. The original damage is going to be the original damage. The damage dealer is the damage dealer. Target itself. So... let's do a print string here. And let's see if it works. $10.2. Why is it 0.2? Why'd it also print only once? Two questions. Why is it 10.2 and not 10? It's not that much more to be a big deal, but... Nice 10.2. And also, why is it not... What's going on? Is it triggering? Yeah. Okay, so it is triggering every time. Right, this is happening. Is this not happening? Trying to see where the problem is. Okay. No, it is triggering. It was triggering. Okay. So it is triggering every time, which is good. It should go here. So no matter what, it should come here. It doesn't. Why? What's the problem here? Oh, if it's false, it... Yep. That's why. Oh. Okay. Missed the false. So now... 10.2, 10.2, there we go. So now it's properly doing the damage every single time. Now, okay, great. So why is it 10.2 and not 10? That's my question. Because I have a damage upgrades in place. Because I have damage upgrades in place. So if I reset, it resets. So now I'm back to 0. Toxic aura. Oh. It helps if I don't remove the print string. I have such a bad habit of doing that. Okay. Nice 10, exactly. Okay, perfect. So now, right, if I want to just do a test, we can go... increased spread should work probably for auras as well. Interesting idea. I'm gonna put that as a note. Increase spread should adjust aura. So if I got the increased spread power up, it should increase the spread. So what I can do is grab every enemy in melee range. Grab you. 10% damage dealt. And I think that, and then we can go like Raving Glass Cannon just to really test everything. All right. So if we come here, minus 22, and if I come in closer, still minus 22. Minus 22 still. Wow, does surrounded not work? Oh, the range might be. Should have worked. Surrounded. Toxic aura. It's minus 10. Surrounded is not working. Why?
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Oh. That's time. Okay. Well, just real quick while ads are starting. 0. It's returning 0. Odd. Okay. So it is not working. Okay. So after the ads, we'll figure out what's going on here. I think that's... Did I pipe in the wrong thing for the Tyranno check? I was getting from the damage dealer. Get on the damage dealer. Ignoring itself. All good, the illusions. Thank you so much for the bits. Always appreciate it. Always appreciate it. Oh, yeah, you weren't here at the very beginning. I'm probably a few of you haven't been at the very beginning. When I announced it, the Elden Ring streams are or noon time. Elden Ring streams are ending after Friday. As a double stream because Monday I start a new job. So. We'll probably Monday there won't be any stream. There won't be a stream because I need to figure out what my schedule is. And so probably I'll go back to like 6:30 start instead of 6. Is what I used to have it at. Just 30 minutes later, but I don't know what is the what's my schedule going to be like yet. So we will see. Oh, nice. They called. How's the new place? Wait, I haven't started yet. I'm starting Monday. I can't say where I'm working yet until I start. They gave me the verbal offer. I need to still sign the contract and all that. But start day's Monday, so it's not like it's going to take long. Place from the interview. What do you mean? It is not a game studio. It is virtual production. It's the same thing I was doing before. I wish it was a game studio, but no. It's virtual production, which is fine. You know, does it seem good from the interview? Yeah, I mean, it seems like a great fit because basically what they want is pretty much everything I know to do because that's literally what I did at my last job. So it was like, it wasn't even like a, you know, maybes. It was just, hey, what they're asking for is literally what I was doing at my last job. Like, to the T, plus more. So it's like a fantastic fit. So yeah, we'll see how it is. But that's why the schedule is probably going to be adjusting on Monday. So just a little heads up for anyone that missed it from the announcement at the start of the stream. Okay, so it is finding me correctly. Um, I think I need to check the character trace probably. So yeah, I don't need to do this. I can just do for duration. No worries for that. I always see you getting on. But can't join when you're at work. Yeah, and then I'll be at work too, so we'll be able to join. Yeah, the only downside is who knows how and when I'll be able to like beat Elden Ring with just like the weekends. Wait, is it? Oh, I didn't give myself the tag. Surrounded. Okay, so it is finding it. Might make this a little bit bigger though. Also, print me how many are in range. Yeah, 0, 0, 0, 0. 1. Okay, so it is finding it. Okay. So that is all working. So then what's the problem here? Is it damage dealer to the player? Yes. Is this number... Hold on. If it's valid... Check if it's visible. That's all fine. But here... Where's my additional damage here? Something somewhere is not properly 0. Why is it 0? Just leave that there. Let's make this one green. And then I make this one purple, which is the one here. I want to see if this is transitioning all the way through. Because these numbers should always be the same. So why would they not be? Okay. And they were always 0. Didn't we do a test? Why is it still 0? Hold on, what? But okay. Print string, the length, in yellow. Is this information just not getting passed through? Is this somehow not being passed through? Okay, it says 1. Okay, it is not being passed through. What? Right, I see the 1. The 1 exists. But when the damage is happening, hey, Hachito, welcome in. Is it easy to add weapons for your characters? Yeah. I mean, animation-wise, it's a whole process, right? But if I want to add like a new weapon type or that does different animation stuff, yeah, I just here. This is it. This is my greatsword. My greatsword. Here's all this animations that it has, and here's all the stuff it has. Here's all the stats. Here's my spell projectile. Here's my air blade. Has different animations and stuff. Yeah. I already have it as a modular setup. So I can just go and just fill this in or modify the base if I need to. And just plug it in because it's all off of the same main parent data asset. So why does this trigger so many times? First of all. And 2, why is it still sending 0? I think I had this issue somewhere else too. I could just do this. I think I could just do this. Oops. So let's send that through. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Now, okay, 0, 0, 0, 0. 0.05. Still says -10, but now it says 0.05. Still said -10. Okay, what if maybe the damage increase is just too low? Do just a full damage. That'll be like no, still -10, so something's going on. Something's going on. Somewhere I've made mistakes. So it says 0 and then 1 and then 0. Why is it triggering multiple times? Okay. I mean, I could put this here. That's fine. I don't know. Unreal. I just pressed delete. Don't you crash on me. Or freeze on me. I just pressed delete. There we go. Okay. Thanks, Unreal. Why is this triggering multiple times? Oh, it was saying 0 from this. They still had that plugged in. Right. So, just to confirm that was the problem for the print string, not for the problem. Problem's still there. I didn't realize I had the print string still plugged in. Okay, so now if I did this, yeah, so it's minus 10. The green is reading 0. Why is the green reading 0 still sometimes? The green being the one here. Be fine. Right, because try to make this blue here before it goes into this section. Okay, why is it 0 again? It was 1 for a moment. It's a lot of zeros. Oh, it's 0 for him. Hold on. It's 0 for him. Player. That's why this is happening. So I'm just going to do this. Basically, I am making it so it doesn't print for him anymore. It's 0 because it's printing for him. I got a better idea. If it's the player, do all this. If it's not the player, He will do no damage to me. There we go. Now I don't need to worry about him doing damage to me. It's still returning 0. At all aspects of it, it is returning 0. But why? I don't understand. I'm setting it here. It should be 1 based off of the trace. And it was successfully printing 1. What? It says 1. The trace says 1. Why is the trace heading 3 times? And it ends on 0. Why is the trace doing 110, 110? Why is this triggering 3 times? I think that's kind of the problem. It's just whatever's happening is just triggering it multiple times. It's triggering once a second there. Trigger, trigger. So it prints. What? Right, because if I did this screenshot here. So it has 1, 1, then it triggers, then it's 0. And obviously then it continues with a 0. Right, and then we're back to 1, 1. What? I mean, this is the first problem you've seen I have? I have lots of problems. What do you mean? I have problems all the time. It's just a matter of figuring out how to solve it. Hold on. I have a thought. Thanks, solutions.
Do bits help you solve problems?
I don't know, but let's find out. Let's see if they do. Let's see if they do. I mean, I can leave that in. I don't do a modify health. I don't do a deal damage thing. I just do modify health. Which is fine. I'm so confused. Why this? Why does this trigger multiple times? I want to see what happens. Yeah, of course, it's gonna, nothing's gonna change, you know, because it's inside the function, so I thought so. True. Does it actually execute multiple times, or is it just outputting somehow multiple times? True, true, true. Okay. It is only triggering once. So... this is odd. I mean... I want to see what happens if I did this. I do want it to also trigger when I don't hit anything, because obviously, that means nothing's around me. It's not a solution. But... no? Wait, that's it? Is it not printing anymore? It's not printing anymore. Oh, it's just, it is printing. It is printing it every second. 0, 0, zeros. All zeros. Hum. It's just not printing, yeah, when it's false. Of course, I want it to also work when it's not surrounded. Because otherwise it'd be 0, right? So this is so odd. What's the solution to this? I needed to... I mean, somehow it is doing it multiple times. And I don't know why. So this is triggering right all correctly. It's triggering only once. This is just not getting the additional damage variable, which I'm setting here. It is not a local variable. There's no local variables called that. So it's not like I can get confused. I do a print string here as a kind of a test, just to see if it understands it before, but I doubt it. Now, I think this is something like real weird going on, and I just need to probably sit down and really dissect it. Yeah, it's all zeros. And yet, right? And yet, when we do the print string here,
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
is gonna say 1. It says 1. Is there no quick answer to this? How do you isolate a blueprint when multiple are spawned? When you spawn them, you have you know what is spawned, so you have an output. So you just grab from the output, and then you add them to an array, and then you go isolate them. Move to location node somehow gets the same blueprint. Odd. Rip Mario celebrate. Wait, what are you talking about? Delusions. The move to location node should only trigger on the thing you have on the blueprint that you have, unless you have a weird setup, a really weird setup. It should only move what you have targeted or what you have selected. Yeah, promote to a variable. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you did a celebration. Oh, I did. Sorry. So those things, I still have no, unless I look over at my activity feed, I still have no notification for it. Thank you for the 40 bits. I appreciate it. Yeah, there's no notifications yet for that, which is extra weird because even Twitch's own alert system doesn't have access to it. So this is Twitch's own alert system. It doesn't have access to these things that they added in. It's just, this is all you got. So I'm waiting for them to, that's why I converted to this. I'm like, hopefully they'll add it soon. But they haven't added the celebration, the text effects, and all that. It should, especially the celebrations and things of that nature. At least give me the option to add it. Maybe I choose not to add it, but right, give me the option to add it. So it's really odd. No, please tell me this was not the problem. Okay, well, I guess thankfully or not thankfully it was not a problem. Yeah, I don't know. Just in case I'm doing this. We already confirmed that this is me. Okay, this is getting my info from the damage dealer. Yep. And it's all zeros. Really odd. So basically, something's going on. And I need to figure out what. The last thing I can try... just for shits and giggles... put this all out here. Set this to 0. You gotta connect your pins when you place them. You added a branch and added strings of nodes. I forgot to connect a branch. Yeah, that's important. If things are not connected, then things don't work. That is very good to do. Connect things. So odd. Still 0. So odd. Okay, well, I got my work cut out for me to fix this. I guess tomorrow. Oh, it's putting red. Why is it doing red? Okay. It was green before. It was green before. Okay, well, I will dream the solution. Yeah, maybe. Also, it doesn't help that it's 80 degrees in my room, and I don't do well in heat, so my brain is literally cooking. So when it's cooled down, tomorrow's gonna be cooler than today, and then it's gonna be cooler still the following day, and then it's gonna stay around that temperature. So I can't wait. I'm gonna go to the grocery store and get some more cool drinks because I'm out. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hate the heat. You Unreal Engine's a heater? Yeah, a lot of things right now are heaters. Okay, guys, take care. I'll be back tomorrow at noon to play some more Elden Ring, and then some more game dev later. Take care, all. Bye-bye.